Hey there. I look like hell. It's okay. 'Cause I don't really care. I don't have an ego. Obviously, if you've seen any of the other 30 videos that I have posted here and the 2 videos that I had to remove because the terrorists were crying, YouTube, they're making me cry. I want to go kill babies. Wah! So you can't post anti-terrorist videos on YouTube. They will take them down. They just love their terrorists. They really promote, you know. They spend a lot of money promoting their videos, I guess. Anyways, I do a lot of video watching because this right here behind me, this is my bed. Boom. This is about as far as I get away from my bed. And that's only for about 2 hours a day. If that. I mean, these videos take a few minutes. But the point is, you know, I'm got like so much nerve damage in my spine that just sitting up for an hour becomes excruciating and I start losing feeling in my limbs. Of course, my doctor says that as long as you have no pain, there's nothing wrong with you. Being numb, dropping things, not being able to stand or walk, that doesn't matter because you're not in pain and therefore you're perfectly healthy. Because my doctors are geniuses. I'd named them, but anyways. So, I want to review videos. That's a long way around, huh? Didn't see that one coming. I'm watching the Gilmore Girls. I'm in season 3 of 7. Like the concept. Although, you know, they try the first couple, the pilots are always overdone. They try too hard. Oh, Sookie was so, and everybody was woo and the wow and the woo, and it was like this for 40 minutes of this. And nobody wants to see that. And it can't sustain. It's like trying to do that first weekend of passion and love in a relationship. You cannot sustain that for 40 years. So they stopped. And Sookie was a little quirky, but every week she just dramatically changed. Now, this person had been like this for 30 years, but amazingly, in 2 weeks, she wasn't. This I hate. This is one of the fatal mistakes I see in lots of TV shows that they don't consider. Now, a TV show is supposed to come with a 5-year plan. I remember when I was helping set up. Well, which one was it? Family Feud? With the guy that committed suicide, the host that ended up committing suicide in the 90s. He was kind of suicidal when I met him in the 80s, and he was like almost breaking into tears. I'm a game show host, but I'm unemployed and I need something to do. Yes, it was Family Feud because I remember the Richard Dawson crack about don't kiss people because you don't know what they have. Anyways, we made a 5-year plan. We said make sure that there are certain specials that you do every year, and they're changed a little bit. You got to have like multiple seasons worth of things that your special sections, because the normal weekly, that's kind of, you know, that's kind of standard. But it's the specials, how you do the celebrities. Like I suggested a celebrity family thing. So you'd have like the cast of Cosby Show coming on as the Cosbys, and the cast of another, not specifically the Cosbys, because Bill was a greedy bastard who wanted too much money. But you understand what I'm saying. Just like having the family from a TV series portraying the characters as opposing another. I don't think they ever did that one, though. But by that point, I wasn't watching. I was kind of busy, deeply entrenched in the homeless scene of Hollywood. But back to the Gilmore Girls. Now, this woman who left her family, filthy rich family, to go and raise her infant daughter on her own, living in a shack, worked her way up from a maid to the manager of a inn in Connecticut, in this micro town that supposedly no one knows about, but everyone stays at their inn. Anyways, and I'm a New Englander. I mean, I live in Quahog, so yeah, the Griffins live next door. Peter is a little crazy. Anyways, she spends $100 a day on food and throws 90% of it away because she spent 15 years building up from absolute poverty to a house that she cannot rationally afford, where she has a teenage daughter in a street-level room, which, no, trust me, you'd put the teenager upstairs, you'd be downstairs, and you'd have frosting on the windows because, you know, you don't put a 16-year-old girl in a first-floor bedroom with clear windows where people can watch them change. It's just not something you do. I wouldn't do it if I had teenage daughters. Unfortunately, all my daughters died because their wives were, well, I mean, my wives. Anyways, the point being, it's totally irrational, totally unrealistic. I do like the dynamic between the mother and daughter, Lorelai and Rory. I'm a little upset Rory and Paris didn't have a fling, because I think that would have really sold season 3. If that would have been the relationship that I've been watching, hoping. And that, I mean, even in the Romeo and Juliet, where they didn't really do the kiss, that bummed me out. I really think there was that chemistry between Rory and Paris, that love-hate thing going on, that really would have made for a very good relationship. And it was 2003, so it wasn't like lesbianism was evil anymore. It just would have been a good thing for the show, but they didn't do that. And since I'm only on season 3, we'll have to come back to Gilmore Girls Part 2. But yeah, and the whole, I mean, the oversell of the Lorelei Luke thing, which is actually, she does explain it well, and I've actually had friends that we waited 15 years before we knocked boots, and then just sort of looked at each other and said, yeah, we're better off as friends, because this could really, I'd rather have you as a friend, because I can get, I mean, trust me, you know, before I became abstinent, and I'm on 9 years now, yeah. Anyways, things were what they were. But anyways, Gilmore Girls, I do recommend watching it. I don't think it's very realistic. The money just never seems to add up. The lifestyle choices, I mean, seriously, renting 400 videos a week, eating $100 worth of food a week, ordering food and then not eating it, but every night they're ordering food again. They go to dinner and then they order more food, and then they don't eat it. They order food and then just get up and walk out. But then again, she doesn't actually pay Luke, but maybe like 10% of the time she pays Luke. So, anyways, that's my synopsis of seasons 1 through 3-ish. I haven't finished season 3. And the seasons don't add up either. I mean, of course, you know. Anyways, we'll find out what happens. I'll be back with Gilmore Girls Part 2 in a week or so, whenever I finish the other 4 seasons.